G'day everybody, how you going? I am Brad from the Headshot Guys. I realise it's been a few weeks since I made any meaningful videos, so here I am again. I suppose the reason I haven't made videos is because I've been a little bit busy, which has been a good thing. But with the shutdown last week, and now, you know, I know Sydney's still in shutdown. I don't want to make this a COVID video, but at the end of the day, you've got to broach the subject because it is impacting our lives still. So we were shut down on the Gold Coast here at the end of for most of last week. I think 3 or 4 days during last week. Brisbane went an extra day, I think, into the weekend. So it's pretty much spoiled school holidays for my kids. And it certainly upset the apple cart in relation to my work. I had a few shoots booked that were postponed and cancelled, etc., etc. So it does hurt a little bit in the bank balance, but listen, it's just something we've got to deal with at the moment. I wish our politicians would get their head around the fact that we're probably not going to rid ourselves of this COVID stuff anytime soon, and we're just got to suck it up and put up with it. Yes, I know we probably need to get vaccinated. Does that work? Who knows? You know, let's just do it, get it done, and let's move on with our lives, I think, at the end of the day. Anyway, in the meantime, I've still been reasonably busy doing headshots up until that shutdown, but I'm sure that will bounce back. What else has been happening? The other thing that's been happening is I cut all my hair off again, which happens every couple of years. I get sick of thinking about it. But something interesting that I did do recently was purchase this. Now, some of you may remember one of these, the older people amongst us, but what it is, it's a twin lens reflex camera that shoots film. Now, the reason I purchased this was because I'm interested in creating prints. I've been doing a lot of exhibitions. You may have seen them in the past with my wave art and my drone art. Now I've started creating projects and stories and items and imagery with this old film camera, which is pretty nice. It's a good story. A Chinese guy that used to import them, his daughter married an Aussie guy. He passed away, unfortunately. And his mother-in-law said, hey, listen, will you come round and clean out my garage? So he went round there to clean up all the boxes that were in there. He started going through the boxes, and there are boxes and boxes and boxes of these brand new twin lens reflex cameras that are, you know, arguably 20 to 30 years old. They've been sitting in the boxes. So I bought this. He started selling them on eBay. I bought this for $250, which was a bit of a bargain. Brand new, and it shoots beautiful big 6x6 square images. I've had a bit of a play with it in the studio. It's really, really awesome. The beauty of it is it has a hot shoe on the side here, which allows me to put a transmitter in here and use my studio flash heads and use my studio lights, basically, which is just amazing. So you will see a lot of projects from me in the next few months, hopefully moving forward, shot on film. I've got a whole bunch of ideas. I've got a whole book full of stuff that I've been working my way through recently. The most recent project I've started, I'm going to start photographing, or I have started shooting all the surf lifesaving clubs on the Gold Coast. So that's already in play. I've got a big exhibition coming up in September at Robina Community Art Gallery, which is going to be awesome. So some of those images will be shot with this camera, which is really, really cool. The prints from them are beautiful. I think that it's still impossible for digital imagery to replicate just the look that you get from a film image, or a negative, so to speak. So this one creates big 6x6 square images, which is amazing. Film cameras have had a big resurgence recently. There are a couple of generations of young people that grew up with digital cameras and really don't know much about film, and that's taken a big resurgence. Kodak apparently has come back from the brink. Apparently it was almost bankrupt, and is now back and firing, apparently, because of all the younger guys that are getting into film and film cameras and film processing, etc., etc. So it's really, really awesome. Obviously, I grew up on film. This is a medium format twin lens reflex camera. Obviously, it is quite old. What happens is you look down through the top, the viewfinder here, and that screen is for viewing out of. This screen here is the actual one that takes the photograph. So it is amazing to use. The beauty of it is it makes you really, really think about what it is you're shooting. It slows you right down. And because you only get 12 shots in a roll, it's no rapid fire. You can't be shooting 140 shots of the same thing and just picking the one best shot. You've got to make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row primarily before you use it. So it's really, really awesome. So that's about the most exciting thing that's happening in the headshot guy world at the moment. Thank you for watching. I hope that's interesting. Please give me a like, give me a share. Look out for my imagery created with this camera. I will put some into this little video. You'll see some of them coming up over the top of me. I'm Brad from the Headshot Guys. Stay healthy, stay away from COVID. We'll see you soon. Thanks for that. Bye.